Okay, coming into a comfortable seated position. Take the palms of your hands, rest them either face up or face down in your lap. Soften your shoulders down your back and close down your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And open up your mouth, let out a sigh. Maybe you need to do this 2 or 3 more times as you allow yourself to arrive in this space. Notice, are your eyelids fluttering, or can you soften your eyes behind your lids? Letting your eyes be still. You'll soften your forehead, unclench your jaw. Swallow and let the back of your throat soften and relax. Take your hands together at Anjali Mudra, heart center, and bow your chin to your chest. My intention for your power class tonight is to surrender. So whatever that means for you tonight. For me lately, I've been experiencing some anxiety. And so today, through teaching, through this practice, I am choosing to surrender to this moment. Okay, surrendering to that which I cannot change. But let surrender mean something different, something personal for you. And take one Om together. Inhale. Child's pose. Extend your fingers out in front of you. Take your knees wide, your big toe mounds together to touch. And then start to shimmy your fingertips more forwards to create more extension through the front line of your body. And place your forehead down on your mat. Your first child's pose is an opportunity for you to awaken to your senses. So deepen the breath in and out through your nose. Tap into the sensation of your body on your mat, on the floor, on the carpet. Tune into the sounds that are going on around you. Tune into the sound of your breathing. Take one more breath in child's pose. And then lift your head off your mat. Look to your fingers, spread your fingers really wide. And imagine like you're corkscrewing your fingertips, the palms of your hands inwards. Rise up to downward facing dog. Keep the connection of your hands, your palms to your mat. This is your Hasta Bandha. The lock of your hands to your mat. Energetic lock to the earth. Begin to pedal your heels from side to side, bending into one knee at a time. Maybe gently sway your head from right to left. Wiggle your jaw, keep your eyes open. Now is the time to be awake, to be alive in your body, alive in this moment, just as you are. On your exhale, be still. Lift your sitting bones higher up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin towards your throat. And now draw your armpits towards your heart, locking your shoulder blades down your back. Slight bend in your elbows. Those of you that have a tendency to hyperextend, this cue is for you. Maybe some of you are trying to bend your knees more to ease tension in your low back and in your hamstrings. Take one more breath. Rise up high onto your tiptoes. Look to your hands. Tiptoe your feet to the top of your mat for ragdoll. Hands to opposite elbows. Drop your chin to your chest. Gently sway from side to side, or maybe it feels nice to rock up and down. Your knees might be really bent in this shape. Maybe you're bending one knee at a time as you sway from side to side. Eyes remain open. Breath is through your nose at this time. Ujjayi breathing in and out through your nose. One more breath. Allow your upper body to drape over your lower self. Release your hands to your mat. Walk your feet together to touch. As you inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins, look forwards. And on your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Palms connect overhead, arm bones straight, lean back. Exhale, hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra, eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms connect, lean back. Exhale, bow forwards, belly to thighs, chin to chest. Halfway lift, hands to your shins. On your exhale, step back 1 foot at a time, settle into high plank position. Again, corkscrew your hands down into the ground, inward rotation, so your elbow creases face in towards one another. Gazing slightly forward so the back of your neck is long, drop your butt. So rather than sending your butt up into the sky, you're in a nice straight line. Take your right elbow to your right knee. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Take it back, left side, to your knee for 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Right knee again, right elbow for 3, 2, 1. Take it back, left side for 3, 2, 1. One more time on each side. Right knee, 3, 2, 1. Left knee, 3, 2, 1. Step back to high plank. Modification is to come down to your knees as you lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Plant your feet, gaze forwards, elbows in. Exhale, roll down, forehead to your mat. 2 more times like that. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest. Exhale, round down. 1 more time. Inhale, firm your glutes, press your feet down. Exhale, roll down. Glue your hands to the ground, curl your toes, high plank with or without your knees. Downward facing dog. Be still, look to your fingertips. Inhale. On your exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Halfway rise, forward fold. Reach up to standing, palms connect, straighten your arms. All the way forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or hop back to high plank, lower down through chaturanga, high to low plank. Upward facing dog, pause. Roll your shoulders down, lift your chest bone forwards, lift your thighs off the ground so you're pressing just into the tops of your feet. Feel your inner thighs roll in as you lift your belly off the ground, hips off the ground. Good, look straight ahead. Holding here, lifting up for 3, 2, breathe in. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Halfway rise, forward fold. All the way up to standing, sweep your arms up, connect your palms, lean back. Exhale, bow forwards. Halfway lift. Step or hop back, chaturanga dandasana, low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. 1 more together in silence. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, you'll flow. Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your eyes open, maybe breathe out through your mouth, let out some heat. Otherwise, keep your breath in your nose, Ujjayi breathing, in and out. 1 more breath together in down dog. look to your hands. On empty, float your feet to your hands. Halfway rise, forward fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, sweep your arms up towards the ceiling. Option to keep your fingertips extending forwards or take your hands to heart center for an easier variation for your neck and shoulders. Settle your weight further back into your heels. Glue your knees together, thighs together, ankles together. Awesome job. Sit down even deeper. Yes, you. Sit down deeper. Eyes are forwards, fingers are extended. Breathe in for 3. Breathe out for 2. One more deep breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Step or hop back. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot forwards, warrior 1. Breathe in as you rise up. Breathe out, chaturanga, low plank. Option to move from your knees or kick your right heel up to the sky. Left foot forwards, warrior 1. Inhale with strength, go up, go back. Exhale, chaturanga, your variation. Downward dog, take 3 breaths in your down dog. Nice work. Okay, you guys, one more breath, downward facing dog. Nice to see you all here. Hi. On empty, look to your hands, float forwards. Halfway rise. Forward fold. Chair pose, 5 breaths, hold low. Settle your weight into your heels. Glue your inner thighs together. Toe mounts together, but be soft in your toes. No white knuckling through the feet. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, sit lower. Inhale, eyes forwards. Fold forwards. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, go back, low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog, right foot forwards, warrior 1. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, chaturanga, low plank. Up dog. Down dog, left side. Right foot steps forwards, warrior 1. Breathe in, long and slow. And then long, slow exhale, chaturanga. Retain your breath. Now inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 breaths. Stay in it. Okay, you guys, keep your eyes open. Try not to rest for water until you absolutely need it. Keep the fire in your core. Look to your hands, breathe in. As you exhale, hop forwards. Halfway rise. Forward fold. 1 breath, chair pose. Inhale up. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog, right foot forwards, warrior 1, hold. Heels are in alignment. Lift up to center, gaze up past your fingers. Option to keep your arms extended. You can try taking your hands to heart center, or you'll bind opposite elbows behind you. Lift your chest to the ceiling. Send the back of your head to the space behind you as you begin to arch back through your upper back. Good, keep your core engaged. Keep your ribs knit together. And then imagine like you're pulling your right hip back, your left hip slightly forwards. Stay here for another 3. Keep grounding down through the left side of your left foot. 1 more breath. Take your hands, interlock them behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. Lean more back for last 3. Eyes back, hands back. 2, inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms down towards the floor, chaturanga, low plank. Up dog. Downward dog. Left foot forwards, warrior 1. Heels are in alignment, and then with strength, with stability, rise up to standing. Warrior 1. Take the variation with your hands. Either keep your arms extended, hands to your heart, or opposite hand will come on top as you reach back for your forearms. Lift your chest. Our tendency here is to want to flare out. So instead, draw in, reconnect through your pelvis, your core, and then go back from that space. You'll feel so much stronger, especially those of you that are really flexible. Go into this shape with strength, not always relying on your flexibility. One more breath in. Interlock your hands behind you. Lift the palms of your hands off your back. Go more back. Eyes up. Swallow to clear your throat. Keep your eyes open. One more breath in. And then exhale, place your hands on the ground, low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in, down dog. Of course, if you need water, rest and take water. You can meet back into the practice whenever you're ready. But the challenge with power flow is to keep the tapas, the power, the heat, the energy locked in our bodies so that we can continue to move through this practice with strength and energy. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop forwards. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, come all the way up, 1 breath. As you exhale, take your hands to heart center. Keep your elbow, your tricep hovering off your thigh as you twist to your right. Left tricep hovers over your thigh for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, inhale. Twist to your left. Keep your elbow hovering off your thigh for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Twist to your right. Lock your elbow. Hands can stay at your heart or spread your arms in opposite directions. Come back into your heels more. Drop your butt down lower. Look up to the ceiling for 3. Twist your abdominals over top of your thigh for 2. Pull your belly back to your spine. Come back to heart center. Center, inhale. Twist to your left. Sit low. Hands can stay at your heart center or spread your hands. Gazing up towards your left fingers. Draw your right knee more back in line with your left. Drop your hips down deeper. Weight in your heels for 3. Hug your belly in and back for 2. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Separate your feet hip distance. Padagustasana. You take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. As you inhale, lengthen forwards, maybe bend your knees. And as you exhale, fold over your lower self. You can take a more passive variation, bending into your knees, or you can straighten your thighs, straighten your knees, take your elbows wide, draw your chin between your chest. Keep hugging your belly in towards your spine. Your eyes remain open. This is a posture of surrender. And maybe you take a soft surrender, maybe it's a more active variation, but you are letting go in this shape. 1 more breath. Release your hands. Take the palms of your hands, walk them underneath the soles of your feet for Gorilla, Padahastasana. Inhale to lengthen, look forwards, maybe bend your knees. Exhale, drape your upper body over your lower. You can stay with bent knees or start to straighten your thighs, bend your elbows as you peel your upper body through your lower. Each exhale, you actively guide your body deeper into this shape. Surrender and release through the back of your head, neck, shoulders. Unclench your jaw. 1 more breath. Release your hands from your feet. Crow pose. Take a slight step back, feet together to touch. If you're on hardwood, take a pillow or a blanket in front. So if you topple forwards, you'll land on your forehead gently or softly. Okay, elbows to the backs of your knees, triceps, corkscrew your hands to the ground. Hasta Bandha, you know the sensation. Slide your fingertips back. Now lift your butt off your heels, look forwards. You either stay here as you hug your belly in really strong, or you begin to hover one or both feet up off your mat. If both feet are hovering, press the inner edges of your feet together. Take your shoulders away from your ears. So instead of being all crumpled up, you lengthen out in this shape. Hold here for 3. Can you go more forwards? Can you come back up if you fell out? Last 2. and 1. Come back to center. Keep your feet together to touch, knees open wide. And then walk your hands forwards. Drop your chin to your chest. A little stretch here. It might feel especially nice to let the palms of your hands rest open and take your forearms down to your mat. One more breath. Crow pose. Yeah, crow pose. You go. Hands to the ground. Create the lock of your hands. Knees to the backs of your triceps. If you're going deeper, straighten your arms. Look forwards and lift all the way up. Toes up. Inner edges of your feet together to touch. Hold here for 10. If you fall out, the beautiful thing is that you can just come right back in. Last 8. Keep your eyes forwards. Keep your shoulders soft. Last 5. 4. 3. You're either going to step back or shoot back. Low plank. Go. Upward dog. Yes, downward dog. I feel like I can sense the energy in that shape. Take one breath in, down dog. Open mouth side. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Rise up high onto your left tiptoes. Start to look underneath your left armpit. Stay here or flip your dog. Reaching towards the front of your space. Arch your back. Gaze past your fingertips. Lift your hips up higher. Good, you're warm at this time. If you want to go into a full wheel, continue to reach your right fingertips all the way down to your space. Keep your inner thighs engaged. Drop your head. Last 3. 2. Flip all the way back around. 3-legged dog. Right leg up. Bend your knee. Crescent lunge. Step in between your hands with your right foot. Square off your hips. Rise up. Arms straight. Look up. If you're taking a modified variation tonight, you can take your back knee down, or you can choose to deepen the strength, the flexibility, and lift your back leg off your mat. Option 1, hands stay lifting up towards the ceiling. Option 2, hands to heart center. Option 3, interlock your hands. Drop deeper into your lunge. Lean your upper body back. Your hands peel off your back thigh. Remember to knit your ribs in. Lift up through your side body and then go back from that space. Keep the deep bend in your front knee. Continue to lean back. Eyes open. Shoulders soft. Last 3. 2. Hover your chest over your inner thigh. Stay here, reaching your interlocked grip up towards the ceiling. You're looking down at your right fingertips. Keep squaring your hips. Your right hip slightly more back. Your left hip slightly more forwards. Your belly hovers off your thigh. Last 3. 2. Rise up to crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up. Inhale. Warrior 2. Drop your back heel down to your mat. Heels are in alignment. Shoulders relax. Gaze past your front fingers. Exhale to deepen into your front quad. One more breath in. Extended side angle. Front elbow to your front thigh. Reach towards the space in front of you. Stay here or take your bottom hand to the inside edge of your foot. Option to stay here or go half or full bind. I'll demo full bind tonight as you take your top hand to the small of your back. Bottom hand reaches between your legs. Lean your upper back towards the space behind you. Roll your shoulder back. Re-engage through your left quad. Press down through your left pinky toe. Can you lengthen through your right side body? And now look up towards the ceiling for 3. 2. Unravel. Inhale, reach to the front of your space. Exhale to side plank. Left hand plants down. Step back to stack your feet. Reach up towards the ceiling. Option 1, stay right here. Option 2, bottom knee down, top leg up. Option 3, both legs straight, top leg up. Holding here for 5. 4, lift your bottom hip further off the ground, flex your top ankle. Last breath in. Low plank. Up dog. Downward dog. Left foot up to the ceiling. Bend your knee and open up your hip. Stack your hips. Rise up onto your right tippy toes. Begin to look under your right shoulder and flip your dog. Both feet connect to your mat. Reach for the space in front of you. And again, you can stay right here, or you can continue all the way into full wheel. If you're in full wheel, lift and arch through your upper back. Hug your inner thighs together. Last 3, 2, flip all the way back around. Left heel stays lifted. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Step your left foot in between your hands. Come all the way up. Take a moment to settle into your lunge shape. Peel your right glute forwards, left back. You'll feel this more through your glutes and your quads. Hands either stay up towards the ceiling, down at heart center, or you interlock. Interlock your thumbs the opposite way. Take your hands off your lower back. Knit your ribs in. Lengthen left and right side body. Settle into your lunge and lean back. Beautiful open heart chest. Shoulders stay relaxed. Jaw unclenched, eyes open. Lean back for 3, 2. Hover your chest just over top of your front thigh. Lift your interlocked grip towards the ceiling. You're looking down at your left big toe. Power up your back quad. Press your heel back. Last 3, 2, and 1. Crescent lunge. Rise back up. Warrior 2, open up. Heels in alignment. Roll your hips open. Gaze past your front fingertips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Settle deeper into your front quad. This is a warrior shape. Extended side angle. You arch forwards. Reach for the space in front of you. Your fingers are active, pressing your palm towards the floor. You'll stay here, lifting out of your left side body, or drop your left fingertips down to a prop, or down to the ground. Again, I'll demo half full bind. Top hand to the small of your back. Roll your shoulder back right away. You lift and arch back. Or full bind, bottom hand reaches between your legs. Grip onto your fingers or use a prop. Anything works at home. Yeah, and then look up. Lean your top shoulder back. So there's a difference between collapsing in and rolling back and open. And then reignite your back quad. Press down through your right pinky toe. Lift your left rib cage off your thigh. Look up to the ceiling for 3, 2, and 1. Unravel your hands. Side plank, step back. Either stack your feet, drop your bottom knee, or take your top leg up towards the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop your feet to the outside edges of your feet. Yogi squat. Take a moment to rock your hips from side to side. You've done all the prep for Birds of Paradise, but we'll enter into Birds of Paradise from this shape tonight. Okay, so you might choose to stay right here. This feels good tonight. You can take a twist, left hand down, right hand up to the ceiling. If you're coming into Birds of Paradise, there's 2 variations. One is to take your top hand to the small of your back. Grip your fingers under your left hamstring. The other option is to take a slightly narrower stance. Take your left hand in front of your shin and bind in front of your left shin. Okay, gaze down towards the floor. Settle your weight into your right foot, look forwards, rise up to Birds of Paradise, your variation. Okay, I have the variation in interlocking in front of my shin. Lift your gaze up towards the space in front of you. Try to square your shoulders forwards, hips forwards. Activate your lifted leg, lifted toes. Last 5. Standing legs, strong and straight. Look more forwards, lift your chin. Last 3, 2. Come down slow and controlled, meet in yogi squat. Take your hands to heart center, maybe sway from side to side. If you're staying in Malasana, yogi squat, it's a nice opportunity to take a water break if you need one. We'll go into the other side. So you're either staying here or taking the twist, right hand down, left hand up to the ceiling. 2 variations of Birds of Paradise, left hand to the small of your back, reaching between your legs to interlock, or reaching around the front of your right shin. Shimmy your feet in. Ground down through your left big toes, look forwards, hug your belly in, stand up. It's all about the gaze. You're looking at one spot that's not moving. Power up your standing quad. Hug in your left glute and breathe for 3, 2. Come down nice and slow. Release your hands to the ground, ragdoll, feet hip distance. Take your hands, interlock them behind your back, your head, and gently sway from side to side. One more breath. Release your hands to your mat, walk your feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Half moon. Take a step back to the middle of your mat. Take your left hand down to your mat. If you have props, water bottle or blocks, take it underneath your left hand to create more extension, especially if you're tight in your hamstrings. Okay? Ground down through your left leg. Left quad is strong. Turn your right toes. Lift your right leg. You can keep your right hand onto the inside of your hip to encourage the opening, or you can reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. And the next step is to slowly lift your gaze up to the ceiling. Option 1, stay here or bind. Take a hold of the pinky edge of your back foot. Kick into your lifted hand, lifted foot. And continue to look up towards the ceiling. Your balance will be much more wobbly if you're bending your standing leg, so try to lift and lengthen. That's where props can be helpful with tight hamstrings. Roll your chest open, your shoulders back. Transition is straight into dancer's pose tonight. If you drop down, you drop down. Look forwards, core engaged. Start to lift your eyes, reach your left fingertips up and forwards, kick into your hand. Power up your quad, yes, be strong, go up, go back. Hold for 3, kick, 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 kick. 2, eyes open. Come to standing, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Tree pose, right side. Take your right foot to the inside edge of your thigh. Right away, drop your right hip down. Hands to your heart. Try closing your eyes tonight. Allow yourself to wobble. Surrender to this shape. Surrender to the challenge of this shape. The uncertainty of this posture. 2 more breaths. Hug your right shin into your chest. Breathe in, belly to thigh. Exhale, step down. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, fold forwards. Halfway lift. Half moon pose, right hand down to the ground. Again, you can use a prop underneath your right hand for balance. Straighten your right leg and begin to lift your left heel open towards the left side of your space. Option to take your left hand to the inside of your hip. Encourage the opening in your hip. Or begin to extend your left fingertips to your ceiling. Gazing up past your fingers for an added challenge to your balance. One side is likely more stable than the other. Stay here, add the sensation for your back quad. Holding onto the big toe side of your foot as you kick into your hand, Chopasana, bound half moon. Roll your shoulder back, your chest open. Keep your eyes lifted to the ceiling. You should be able to start to see your toes peek up into your vision. Soft breathing, strong body. All right, transition into dancer's pose. Look down, hug your belly to your spine. Now look forwards, kick as hard as you can into your hand. Reach your right fingers towards the front of your space. Kick up, kick up, kick up. I'm cheating and holding onto my wall. Trying not to distract you. Keep kicking up, keep reaching forwards for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly step down. Inhale, sweep up. Hands to heart center. Vrikshasana, tree pose, left side. Your left foot comes to the inside of your shin or the inside of your thigh. Drop your left hip. Hands to your heart. Eyes shift just past the tips of your pinkies. Second variation. You'll extend your arms up towards the ceiling into a V shape, pinkies in, and lift your eyes to the ceiling. Shoulders relax. Unclench your jaw, part your lips slightly. Maybe moisten your lips. Inhale. Exhale, take and hug your left shin into your chest, belly to thigh. Release. Big step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, low plank. Hold your low plank shape. Elbows in. Modification is to lower down to your knees. Add a challenge is to stay on your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2. Upward dog. Lift your chest. Lift your thighs. Keep peeling your inner thighs together, pressing the tops of your feet down. Hold your up dog. Without clenching through your fingers, can you slide your fingertips back to the palms of your hands? One more breath in. High plank. Shift straight back. Hollow out through your chest. Elbow creases face towards one another. Right elbow, right tricep. For 3, 2, 1. Step back, left side, left elbow to tricep. For 3, 2, 1. Step back, right side, hold. 3, 2, 1. Step back, left side, hold. 3, 2, 1. Right side, hold. 3, 2, 1. Kick up to three-legged dog. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, high plank. Left knee, left tricep, hold. 3, 2, 1. Lift your left leg for three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, release your feet together to touch, high plank. Lower all the way down onto your belly. All right, 1 locust pose. 1 floor bow. So take your hands, interlock them behind your back, roll your shoulders back, press your feet down to your mat, feet together, thighs together, swallow. On your inhale, lift your shoulders back, chest up, press your feet together and lift your feet off your mat. So to lift your hands off your lower back, rise all the way up into full expression. You'll transition straight into bow pose, okay? In 3, 2, lift up, lift up, lift up. As you exhale, bend your knees, reach back for your pinky toes, lift up to floor bow, press into your hands, arch through your upper back, look up, hold here, 5. Come all the way in, all the way in, all the way in, kick forwards, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, take your arms down at your sides, your left ear to your mat, close your eyes for a moment. If you need water, take water. Switch ears, right ear to your mat. Chin to center, floor bow. Bend your knees, reach back for the pinky edges of your feet. If you'd like to modify, keep one leg extended, and you'll kick into one leg at a time. Okay, if you're taking full variation, reach back for the tops of your toes or your ankles. On your inhale, lift up. Press your feet into your hands. Roll forwards into the bony part of your hips. Kick up, 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 up. You're only here for 5. Look up. 4. Arch through your upper back. 3. Kick, kick, kick. 2. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press back to tabletop. Take 1 cat-cow. Downward dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop through to seated. Lie down onto your back. Let's go. Full wheel 3 times. If you're modifying, hands reach for the backs of your heels and you rise up into bridge pose 3 times. All right, let's do those wheels together. Hands up by your ears. Inner thighs hug in strong. Press down through your feet. 1, 2, 3, go up. Everybody together. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Come down. Supta Baddha. Soles of your feet together. Knees open. 3 breaths. Ha. Open mouth. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Don't think about it. Okay, rise up. Surrender into wheel. Hands up by your ears. Again, if you're modifying, you have little bridge shape. 1, 2, 3. Everybody together, rise up. Hold for 10, 9. Eyes open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You've got this. Last 2. And 1. Come all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bottoms of your feet together. Knees open. 3 breaths. Keep your eyes open. Stay present. Notice what's coming up for you. Are you disconnecting? Or are you right here with us? 1 breath. Wheel pose. Let's go. 5 breaths. Rise up. 1, 2, 3. Lift. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Take your knees into your chest and rock side to side. All right, little abs series, and then we'll move into the hips surrender portion. Hands down at your sides. Either hold on to the sides of your mat or take a triangle at your tailbone. Legs up towards the ceiling. We're doing a reverse abdominals or reverse crunches. So exhale, drop your low back to the ground. Inhale, roll up, lift your hips. Exhale, down. Inhale, exhale. In, X. In, X. Good. In, X. Try to keep your legs straight, active through the soles of your feet. Okay, somewhere between pointing and flexing, you're pressing up towards the ceiling behind you. Let's do 20. 1, 2, drop your head to the ground. 3, 4, keep your low back connected to the earth. 5, 6, 7, solid breathing. 8, 9, 10. This is it. Last 10. 9, 8. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your legs where they are. Interlock your hands behind your head. Little crunches up towards the ceiling. 30, 29, 28, 27. 20. Last 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, you guys. Take your knees into your chest, gently sway from side to side. your hands on your shins. Begin to rock and roll along the length of your mat. Plant your hands, shoot back, chaturanga, low plank. Upward dog. Pause here for a moment. Gently swaying from side to side, stretch out the front line of your body, your abdominals. Downward dog. Right leg up and back, bend your knee. Half pigeon, gently draw your knee forwards to your wrist. Extend your back leg long behind you. Fingertips come out at your sides. You can stay here and surrender forwards, or you can surrender into a back bend, bending your knee, taking the tip of your toes into the crease of your elbow, and reaching up. If you have props, it might be nice to take a blanket or a bolster underneath your right glute, or you're gently guiding your forehead to the floor in front of you and surrendering into a more passive variation. If you're back bending, take one more breath. Slowly unravel, come forwards for 3. Fill up your lungs. Open your mouth, sigh out. Shift onto your right hip. Swing your left leg forwards for double pigeon. Stack your shins one in front of the other, your left ankle hanging off your right thigh. If this is too intense, you can cross your right or left ankle right on top of your thigh and tuck your left knee in. This may be more comfortable, and you can hinge forwards from that shape. If you are coming into full double pigeon, keep your feet flexed. Inhale, lengthen the front of your body, and then exhale, begin to hinge forwards. You can either keep your fingertips back behind you or walk your hands forwards, drop your chin to your chest. For 3. Up onto your fingertips, unravel your legs. We'll come into half pigeon from here, left foot forwards, right leg back behind you. Take a moment to adjust your hips in this shape, roll off your back knee. Wiggle your fingertips back and either surrender forwards into this shape or draw back into your back bend, wiggling your toes into the crease of your elbow and lifting your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Again, you might use a prop underneath your left hip. Slow, soft breath. If you're back bending, take one more breath. Gently come forwards for 3. Empty your lungs, walk up onto your fingertips. Swing your right leg forwards for double pigeon. Stacking your right ankle right over top of your left thigh. And again, you can modify by dropping your right foot down to the outside of your knee and hugging your left heel in. This might feel strong and intense through your right glute, and you'll stay in this variation. Or double pigeon, you're stacking your shins, lifting up through your chest, and then when you're ready, start to hinge forwards. Option to keep your fingertips back, or walk your hands out in front of you and drop your chin to your chest. One more breath. Walk your fingertips back, extend your legs out in front of you and give them a little shake. Tuck your right foot in towards the inside edge of your left thigh for a single leg forward fold. Option one is to extend your left fingertips out and take more of a side stretch, reaching your right fingers up towards your big toe. Okay, you can stay there for a few breaths, or if you'd like to move into more of a deeper hamstring stretch, square your hips towards your left leg and begin to walk your hands down your leg, draping your upper body over your left thigh. Flexing your toes back towards your face. Deeper sensation yet, imagine you're peeling your pinky toe back to face you. Drop your forehead down towards your shin. Any variation of this shape that feels nice for your body right now. Last 3. Walk your hands back slowly and switch to the other side. Extend your right leg forwards. Take your left foot into the inside of your thigh. Again, you can start by coming into a side stretch, extending your left fingers forwards. Or you can square your upper body towards your right thigh and begin to walk your hands down your right leg, working your hands towards your foot. Keep the length through your upper body, so you're not rounding out and driving yourself forwards. You're just inching into this shape. Upper body lays against your lower leg. Intensify the sensation by peeling your pinky toe back towards you. And then if your belly drops onto your thigh, you can drop your forehead forwards, or release your forehead forwards rather. Softness in your breath. There's no force in this shape. Nothing to come from force. Last 3. Walk your hands back slowly. Shimmy your hips up towards the top of your mat. Lie down onto your back. Take your knees into your chest. Arms out into cactus. Shift your hips right and lower your knees left. Spinal twist. If this is too gentle tonight, you need something more with more sensation. Eagle, cross up your legs and then lower your knees to your left. Tuck in your right chin or your chin into your right shoulder. Close your eyes in this twist. Two more breaths. Take your shin to center, unravel your legs. You can keep your arms where they are. Shift your hips left, lower your knees to your right. And once again, you can keep your knees stacked or you can wrap your legs up and tuck your chin into your left shoulder. Close down your eyes. Turn your chin back to center, unravel your legs. Happy baby, final pose before Shavasana. Take a hold of the bottoms of your feet or the backs of your shins. And draw your knees in towards your side body. Maybe sway from side to side or extra length for your hamstring as you straighten one leg at a time or straighten both legs. Just tuck your chin ever so slightly in towards your throat. Keeping the back of your head on your mat, you're lengthening the back line of your body. One more big belly breath. Let your belly press into the tops of your thighs. Give yourself a big squeeze, forehead up to your knees. Inhale. Exhale, surrender into your final Shavasana. Let your arms and legs relax. Close your eyes. Let out a sigh. If you need to put on some extra clothing for warmth or grab a blanket, do that. So that you can completely release and surrender into this final shape. Stay here together for a few breaths. Shavasana can be seemingly more difficult at home when there's no one around. And there's a list of things to do. But tonight, can you stay with me? Can you stay with us? Can you tap into the energy that you're holding in the palms of your hands? You feel the sensation in your body as you melt into rest. You might choose to close your practice and stay where you are for a little bit longer. Or you might choose to close the practice with the rest of the class, slowly making your way up to seated. Take your thumbs up to your forehead center and lift your chin away from your chest. Let's acknowledge one another. Let's begin to see each other. Okay, behind these